Hi, I'm Yvette Castillo, and I've never been on a farm before. I'm visiting farms across Frederick County, Maryland to learn about local farming. You're watching Farming Frederick. Your everyday clothing items like sweaters, coats, gloves, hats, and scarves might just be made from wool. Wool is a natural fiber that comes from sheep. Frederick County has around 119 sheep farms, making it the top sheep farming industry out of the entire state of Maryland. Frederick County has 52 farms that produce wool, and on this episode of Farming Frederick, we're visiting Budding Creek Farm, a small 16-acre wool farm, to learn how wool clothing is made using a spinning wheel. I just arrived at Budding Creek Farm, located off Capstein Road in Frederick. Let's knock and see if owner and farmer Patty Sandville is home so we can get our hands on a spinning wheel.
Hi.
Hi, Patty, Yvette.
Yvette, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Thanks for having me here today.
Absolutely.
So where do you keep the sheep?
I keep the sheep right out in the field next door.
Okay, well, I definitely want to see them a little later.
Okay.
How about the spinning wheels? How about
They're inside. Come on in.
Okay. So here we are. Here's the wheel. This looks like there's a lot to it, a lot to, process here. So tell me, how do you take wool from a sheep, turn it into clothing items by spinning? How does it work?
Okay, so the first thing you do is you shear the sheep. So once a year, we're going to shear those sheep. And then the next thing you do is skirting, where you remove any debris, any hay, any fecal matter, any short cuts, second cuts. You're going to take all of that out. Third thing is you're going to wash it, and then you're going to card it, and then you're going to finally be ready. Once it's carded, you can come to this step, which is the spinning step. Okay. And anywhere along that line, you can dye it. And then once you've got your yarn, then you can either knit it, weave it, or crochet it.
Okay.
Okay, you ready to try?
I'm ready. You tell me what to do.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do the feet part, I'll do the hand part, and then I'll hand you the hands.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right. You're good.
All right.
All right.
Wow, it takes some effort to even do this part.
I have kids do march in place and then rub their tummy with one hand and pat their head with the other to see if they've got the coordination. Yeah. So I skipped that step with you, but here we go.
All right.
We go. All right, we're gonna hand it over to you. You ready?
Okay, so.
Keep your feet going.
Keep my feet going.
Yep. Whoop.
Help me if I'm doing something
I'm helping
wrong
you.
here.
Pinch right here.
Am I doing it right?
You're doing okay.
All right, so now what?
There you go. Well, just gotta keep that pinched right there. Keep that pinched. There you go.
It's pinched.
All right, let go now. There you go.
Okay, is that still okay?
That's great.
Ooh.
Whoop, too far.
Too far, so what do I do now?
Keep it pinched.
Keep it pinched.
I'll take over for 1 second.
Okay.
Yep, hang on.
All right.
I got it.
Ah!
We'll get you back on track and you can do it again.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So for the
a lot of work.
you're doing the feet great though. Look at you go.
That's one thing. If I can put it all together, it would be
There you
good. All right, go forward.
Yep.
Pinch. Ooh.
Let it in
Pinch.
there. Yep.
Ooh. Pinch.
Good job.
Ooh,
You saved
okay.
it. Oh, you broke it.
I broke it again. All right. Oh.
We'll take it.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. How long does it take you to make a scarf?
So to make enough yardage, which is what we're making now, yardage of singles, and then you ply it into 2-ply yarn. And so it would take me probably about 4 hours to make enough to make a scarf.
Oh wow, okay.
But that doesn't include the raising the sheep and all of those other steps. That's just this step. All right, ready? Take it
All right.
again. All right.
I'm willing to try. Oh, I broke it.
You did it
Nice.
again.
Here,
Pinch it.
here, you
Oh,
take it.
here.
I need more lessons.
You got this.
All right, it's
Yeah.
the pinching that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, don't pull quite so far between.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. How much wool do you produce a year?
So each sheep will produce approximately 8 to 10 pounds of wool for the breed that I raise. So once a year, 10 sheep, about 100 pounds of wool a year. Of that, you wind up with about 50% of that is usable wool, and the rest of it is either debris or lanolin, the grease that's in wool, which gets washed out. So wind up with about 50 pounds of usable wool a year, which is enough to make many sweaters. Okay, we're hung up here again.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Stop your feet
stop.
1 second.
Okay.
Yep. We gotta get you back on track.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was on a roll, but
You
clearly I'm not.
were on a roll and then the talking. You got your feet going? All right.
Okay, so this is all you.
Okay. So right now we're taking roving, which is this, to yarn, which is what it is once it gets onto the spool. And that part in between is spinning. So you're spinning the roving into yarn.
Okay. Am I doing it too thick or?
It's a little inconsistent, but that's okay. That's called art yarn. And like if you want to make a bulky knit sweater, you would need a thicker yarn. If you're making socks, you'd want a really fine yarn.
Okay.
If you're making a wedding shawl or something like that, you would want very, very fine yarn, very consistent, because you're gonna have to knit it. We're stuck here.
Stuck.
Yep, we're gonna get stuck with this fat, chunky bit.
Oh.
That's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the learning. I make it look easy now because it's been 14 years of me doing this. My first yarn was not quite so consistent as it is now. One day I'm gonna see you someplace. I'll be at the fairgrounds or Rose Home Manor or somewhere like that, and you'll show up and you'll be like, I know how to do that. I know exactly how to do that.
Well, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And that's not terrible yarn.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I can see some sheep a little later.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Come here, sheepers. Come on. Come on.
Inching their way.
They're like, maybe. Come on. You're gonna make me come out in the field?
So that's how you use a spinning wheel. And it was harder than I thought. I'm gonna feed some hay to the sheep. Be sure to tune in to the next episode of Farming Frederick, because you never know what farm we'll visit next. If you would like to know more about Budding Creek Farm or any other sheep farm in Frederick County, please visit homegrownfrederick.com.